So you all know that over the last 6 months, I haven't shown my face on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. But ironically, somehow, I've still had one of the biggest years in business so far. In this video, I'll be talking about exactly what I did using a formula called P.R.U.M. And I'll be showing you exactly how you can use it as well. All right, let's get it. So before I get into this formula, I want to talk a little bit about this YouTube channel and why I've been MIA for the last 6 months. So I started going hard on Instagram January 1st, 2023. And I made it my New Year's resolution to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram. And fast forward 11 months ahead, I was already at 90,000 followers. Bro, 90K. And looking back, man, I had a ball creating content, interacting with my followers, and I made a little bit of money on the side. I quickly grew my Instagram account by helping people with websites. Most of the websites I was helping people with was websites to help business owners and entrepreneurs in different areas of their lives. So for example, I showed websites that help people choose better stock options, websites that help people save money, websites that show people how to lose weight. And my most popular videos was websites that show people how to make money online. And I ain't gonna lie, most of the content I was creating on IG took me a lot of time to create. Just think about it. I had to find the websites, I had to sign up for the website, I had to see if those websites was actually making y'all money, and I had to create the videos. So it was taking me a lot of time to create that content. So in the end, I lost a lot of time, I spent a lot of energy, and I lost a lot of bread I could have been making while focusing on my other businesses. But I was hella transparent and I gave it to y'all raw. I think that's why my accounts grew extremely fast. But over time, I noticed that those followers wasn't adding up the dollars. And I had other online businesses that I had to take care of. So I put my whole Instagram situation on pause. And I don't know about you, but likes, followers, and comments is cool and all, but they don't pay no bills. And on top of that, Instagram hit me with an explicit content ban. And I don't even post explicit content. I was posting websites and quotes. So that gave me even more confirmation to stop playing on social media and get back to the money. So going ghost did take me out the loop. Since people wasn't seeing me as frequently, I kind of got forgotten about. And I don't know if it was a sign from God, but it probably was the best thing that ever happened to me. I say that because I don't know if you ever been viral or you ever went viral and you ever got a bunch of followers and a bunch of attention. Some of the people that's around you tend to assume that you're making more money than you actually making. And I'm sure you all heard the phrase, more money, more problems. And that's exactly what it came with. They say all attention ain't good attention. And unfortunately, the attention I was getting stirred up some hate and the people that was closest to me. I did take away something from a lot of that. The best lesson I learned was stack, pray, and stay out the way. And never, 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 never tell evil spirits good news. So let's get into how I had one of the best years ever, even after I lost 90K followers on Instagram. So the method you want to use is the P.R.U.M method, P.R.U.M. The P stands for plan. So there's a saying that goes, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And that's 1000% accurate. You gotta put a plan into place, and you're gonna want to start that plan with what they call SMART goals. SMART, S-M-A-R-T. S stands for specific, the M for measurable, the A for achievable, R for relevant, and T for time bound. Now, if you need to know more about SMART goals, what I need you to do is either leave the word SMART in the comments, or you can Google it, and they got plenty of different, templates and things on SMART goals. Just another thing. So once you have your SMART goals, right, you gotta write them down on paper. This is a must that you write your SMART goals down on paper. There is something that happens when you write goals down on paper. Once you have your SMART goals written down on paper, the next thing I'm gonna need you to do is do some thorough research. Thorough research on your business, on industry trends, and one of the most important things is thorough research on your competitors. Not just any competitors. Thorough research on the competitors that are getting the results and the outcomes that you want. So let me tell you a quick story. So when I first started my marketing business about 9-10 years back, I did two things wrong. So once I figured out these two things, my business started shifting and I started really making money. So one of the things was I was wearing too many hats. I was the owner, I was the email marketer, I was the web designer, I was the SEO strategist. I was everything when it came to providing services for my clients. Till I found out some of my competitors use websites like Upwork and Fiverr to hire people from overseas and had them do little tasks and basically perform a lot of their marketing services. So I was basically wasting a lot of time on tasks that I could have been hiring people overseas and getting them to do it for $2, $3, $4 an hour. Once I figured I could pay people less money for specific services, I started to focus on what really mattered to the business, was getting more clients and having better relationships with my current clients. Now, the second thing that I was doing wrong was I wasn't paying attention to the market that I was serving and my competitors at the time. Basically, I was just trying to reinvent the wheel. I was this new marketing agency that had to find its way. One thing I had to find out the hard way was there are already things that are proven methods to get you to win. There are companies that's already winning in your industry or your niche. And why try to invent the wheel? Find successful competitors and mirror their actions. Now, one thing about Kanye West, y'all might consider him a little crazy, but Kanye West is an excellent marketer, right? And one thing that struck me when he went off on this little rant one time, he basically was going off and saying Picasso is dead, right? Steve Jobs is dead. Walt Disney is dead. And to me, he basically was saying, you're not going to create the next best business idea and change the world. These type of people only come around once in a lifetime. And you can either try to recreate the wheel, or you can piggyback off of the wheels that these guys, these great inventors and thinkers, you can piggyback off of their greatness and succeed or propel. So Isaac Newton got this famous quote that goes, "If I have seen further, it's because I have stood on the shoulders of giants." Guys, you will stand taller, you will succeed further, you will see further into the future when you stand on the shoulders of those giants and the people that are already getting the results you want to get. So study your competitors. Success is always hidden in plain sight. So the next letter of the P.R.U.M method is R. R stands for resilient mindset. There's going to be setbacks. You're going to have failure. You're going to have things that's not going to go your way. You're going to have people, when they start seeing success, they're going to start to prey on your downfall. But you got to stick through with the plan. You got to follow the plan. Lock in and complete each SMART goal, one goal at a time. One of the ways I found to keep a resilient mindset is to embrace failure as a learning experience. I was saying this all through my Instagram account. Never get discouraged when you fail. It's only a lesson. A loss ain't a loss, it's a lesson. Guys, all you need is small wins. You get enough small wins, and then one day they're gonna look up and they're gonna be calling you overnight success. Trust me, I hate to tell you this, but overnight successes usually take 5 to 10 years. So another way to maintain a resilient mindset is to find motivational videos on YouTube and lock in with those videos whenever you start to feel discouraged. So I'll leave a few of my favorite videos in the caption for you. The next letter is U, and the U is for urgency. You have to keep your foot on the gas. Jim Rohn said, without desire, urgency is lost. Your motion will come to a standstill if you don't got your finger on that play button. I'm telling you, keep your foot on the gas. One of the best ways I found to maintain urgency is to only focus on tasks that are going to get you from A to Z as quickly as possible. And I'm not telling you to rush and hurry through everything you do in business, because a lot of the times we rush through things and we make mistakes when we rushing. 9 times out of 10, you got to go back to do those things or redo them or fix any errors when you rush through them. And usually it would have took you less time if you just took your time to begin with. So hurry, but don't rush. I had a high school basketball coach who used to tell us all the time, hurry, but don't rush, hurry, but don't rush. I hear him to this day, hurry, but don't rush. Whenever I'm slacking, I'm feeling a little bit slow in my endeavors or whatever, that voice just popped in my head. Hurry, but don't rush. Hurry, don't rush. Hurry, but don't rush. And you're gonna want to delegate or outsource the things that are less important to maybe an assistant or something like that. And the last letter is M. So once you have your plan down on paper, you got your SMART goals down on paper, you have your resilient mindset, you are moving with urgency, you are going to start to gain momentum. It's almost inevitable. It's like the universe is going to see you progressing towards success and whatever goals you have in front of you. Every small task and every small win is going to contribute to your momentum. What is considered a small win? A small win can be any type of progress. Momentum is going to be any type of progress. The second you get a new client, get a new sale, a new inquiry, a new form on your website, a new visitor, all these are small wins and it's going to add to your momentum. And eventually with every small win, your confidence is going to grow, your business is going to grow, and your bank account is definitely going to grow. All right, so that's the P.R.U.M method. Apply this method to whatever business you want to start. Apply this method to the business that you're currently in, whatever task you have you want to complete. Apply the P.R.U.M method, and I can almost guarantee you that you're going to be successful in whatever task you set out to do. So if you want more content like this, the only way I can know is if you subscribe. And next, make sure you put in the comments what part of the P.R.U.M method that you feel I need to elaborate a little bit more on, and maybe I'll make a video on it. All right, let's get it.